Okay, good morning. Trying to hurry up and get this out as much as I can because the way this works is when all this stuff is coming to you in dreams, you could be sitting there in the revelation so deep and be like, oh my god, this is awesome, I understand all this. And as soon as you wake up, you leave that dimension and you come back into this physical plane and it goes quick, starts going away, and you gotta like grasp it, hold on. I woke up and I was getting all this stuff and I looked at Josh and I said, hold on, I gotta go back and get this before I forget and try and save this. So, I gotta say one thing. The last 4 nights in a row, my dreams have been really intense. I'm glad that I'm getting them back. And always right before I wake up, I'm getting them. And that, tonight it was like crazy. Like, I was semi-conscious. I felt all throughout the night, or at least several phases or stages all throughout the night of dreams, and having different experiences and being shown things. The cool thing about the spirit is when you learn things, it's not like somebody sitting there and teaching you something and showing you something. The spirit teaches in knowingness, like, so all of a sudden you just know something or understand it. What? It just reveals things. The Bible says that the spirit will lead and guide you into all truth. The spirit is the teacher. The spirit, the Holy Spirit, is an actual person. If you don't understand that and you're always talking about, yeah, the Holy Spirit, yes sir, I feel the spirit, and the spirit is not actually teaching you things as a person, God teaching you things, then you're full of crap. And you're just saying things so that you feel good about yourself. Now the first thing I realized was I started having some perverted stuff in my dreams, and it was because I went to sleep watching somebody or listening to something that I shouldn't have. Even though it was a quote unquote Christian person. But it's somebody that I already know that I shouldn't be listening to. We've already had this conversation. You got to test the spirits. It doesn't matter what they claim or what kind of terminology they're using. It doesn't matter if they say Jesus. You know, if it's a different spirit, if it's a hateful spirit or a perverse spirit, you got to watch yourself and be careful, because you can allow your mind to be poisoned. And I started having perverse things in my dream, and then it would show me and realizing like I would go back and see the thing that I was watching and listening to, and how those things were going into my mind, and how now that I was out in the dream world, it was actually manifesting and playing out, manifesting in my dreams, and those things were actually encountering me. I mean, the dream world is like a real world, you know. And so it was crazy. So it was like letting me know and showing me, you have to guard your mind. This is what you're participating in and allowing. Things come in, plant seeds, and then when you're in these other realms, your subconscious realms, project them into a reality there and manifest, and then you're going to be stuck dealing with the reality that you've allowed to come into you through seeds, which are thoughts. So after that one was gone, I was being shown things about how, okay, in the dream world, you're basically shutting down your whole body. Shut you down your physical body, so that the only place that you're active at is in the spirit. You're out in the spirit, you're having a spiritual encounter, you're having visions and interactive dreams. And that's the same, that dimension is accessible to us, and that dimension is still live action while you're awake during the day and you're moving around going about your business. Now most people are spiritually dead. They don't know anything about the spirit, so they're just hearing this. I mean, a lot of people, they don't even know if they had a dream last night, or they don't even know if they're dreaming, or they don't remember anything about their dreaming. And then when they're awake, they as well are not encountering the spirit. They're just stuck here in the physical. But it was showing me because, like, once or twice I got up to go to the bathroom or something. When you're out there in the spirit, you're doing whatever. It's like, when you wake up, it's like, you're grounded right back here to the physical for a second. And then it's on you to try and go back out. And to let this down so that you can venture back out. And that's why whenever, usually the second I wake up, I feel like I have an hour's worth of stuff I can say and share of what I just dreamed. If I don't hurry up and get it out right then and there, because it's such a coming to thing when you wake back up, here I am. It's like, oh crap, you're trying to remember all these random disconnected thoughts and experiences you had. But when you're walking around in the physical during the day, that other realm, it's not like it doesn't exist anymore. It only exists when you close your eyes and go to sleep. It still exists all around you, and that's what the whole thing about being born again or born into the spirit is. It's not, some special thing that happens to you now. It's bringing you back to the state that we were always meant to be in. To be simultaneously walking around in the physical and in the spirit, on earth and in heaven at the same time. That's why Jesus says, the things that I say is the things that I hear the Father saying. The things that I'm doing is what I see the Father doing. Actually seeing things. God showing you what to do. God whispering in your ear and telling you what to say. This is things coming in from the heavenly realm, from the Holy Spirit that lives inside of you and is also all around you. You're walking in a spiritual dimension, even though you're in a physical body. If people are spiritually dead, they can only see you in the physical body, and they perceive you as that's all you are, as this physical being. And you can be looking around at them and seeing all different kinds of things. Not everybody's the same. So when my friends are audible people or people who have thoughts deposited in them, Patrick, thought person, I see things. I mean, I'll be sitting there having a conversation with you, but in front of me, I can see flashes of images or something. God's showing me something. If you ask Kathy, a lot of times I'll be sitting there talking, I'll be like, hey, listen to this. And I'm sitting there seeing things, and I start telling her what I'm seeing so she can remember it for me. And then we can put the idea together. I feel like we're supposed to be doing this. God showed me this. But I'm here in the physical. Nobody else can see anything. The Bible says in those days the Spirit of God will pour out the Spirit on all flesh. And young men will have visions. Old men will have dreams. Everybody will be prophesying. You prophesy? I do. You seeing visions? I do. Having dreams? I do. Is it something special about me? Nope. I just got the faith to believe that those things are still active and available. Every man is given according to the measure of his faith. Whatsoever man thinketh in his heart, so shall he be. Everybody always talk about, the gifts of the Spirit died with the apostles. Or whatever. I didn't even think about the apostles. I'm thinking about Jesus. Jesus, John chapter 17. Go read it. Just like him we shall be, if we have the faith to believe it. And he said, we'll do even greater things than him. So how could I believe these idiots behind the pulpit saying the gifts of the Spirit don't exist anymore? It all stopped with the apostles. If you want to believe that, you continue going on and believing that in your unspiritual, dead, just carnal self. And if you want to keep teaching people these lies and doctrines of demons, you go on and keep teaching people these demonic lies that will keep them completely spiritually dead and just trapped in the physical plane. As for me, I believe Jesus. Peace.